Hello, catching up on 30 Inks 30 Days. I am behind a few days. Where we left off was this day number something or another. Day number 8. Yeah. So, day number 9, April 9th, I used an ink that I had just mixed myself. Is that enough light? I don't think that's enough light. That's the better. Yeah. And I don't remember what I mixed. Some sort of Noodlers Black, I know for sure. And I think just like a little leftover bit of probably like was an ink I wasn't enthused about. It was a one of those heavy shaders or heavy sheeners that it's real sticky from Organic Studios. So like either nitrogen or one of those, and I don't like those. I don't. I don't like how sticky they are, and it just I don't like how sticky they are. The end. And I thought I would really enjoy sheening, or not sheening. Yes, sheening. But I prefer shading over sheening. So this is my cat, Moon Shadow. And there's a little dead mouse because she's such a beast. And she doesn't have any blue in her, but she's black with some like brown and gray in her. Really adorable and sweet, but unless you're a bird or a mouse, but if you're a bird or a mouse, she'll kill you. So it's just mystery mix. It's black with a little bit of blue undertone in it. I put it in this like little Daiso pen that takes a standard international converter, and this is a really good pen to take for work in case someone needs to like borrow a pen, because then or if I lose a pen because it's $1.50 and it writes really nicely. Yeah, it's a nice solid pen. The ink does dry out in the Daiso pens, so just if you have a Daiso near you and you want to check them out, keep that in mind. The ink will dry out over time. So, yeah. So this I still have a little bit of ink left of my sample. And then this was a drawing I didn't like, and the sketchbook is done. Yay, huzzah! Which feels really good. So when you finish a sketchbook, it feels great. So the next day, I actually used two, but they're really similar off the nib and and on non like Tomoe River paper. So in my sketchbook, they're really similar. But Noodlers q-eterinity is the bulk of it. But I'm so sorry about that. Maybe we'll edit that out. Maybe. Okay, this is a bigger sketchbook, and I'm trying to get my Okay. Anyway, I used up both of these samples, so that feels great. I really like q-eterinity. I actually like it more than the Pilot Irokozuku Tasikyo. Um, Tasikyo is a little bit duller, and q-eternity's a little bit more vibrant, but they're both navy. And I do like a navy ink over blue black. There is a difference. So I put the Pilot ink in a Pilot Petite Fude pen, which is a brush tip. And it came out like the same as my noodlers, which I had in my Repeatograph with an 8.0 tip. So really thick drawing tip. And you can see it looks like all the same ink. So I just combined them into one, called it good. Not in the same pen, but if you like more sheen, the Pilot's really great. And then Pilot's known for better behavior in general. Noodlers can stain. I hadn't had that problem with this ink in my pens with the q-eterinity. So from my little sample, I would probably get a sample again. Doing the 30 inks 30 days, I've decided that like I'm not going to buy any new inks until I finish. Well, I'll buy a sample, but I'm not going to buy a new bottle until I finish a bottle. Because it feels so good finishing off samples, and I know it's going to feel really great finishing off a bottle. Yeah. So, but anyway, let's talk about this little drawing of, so this is day 10, and these are some of my monsters that I like to draw, or creatures. They're really more helpful creatures. This guy here, I don't know if he has a story yet. Like, I don't know his purpose yet. Or same with this little flying dude. I don't know his purpose yet either. His purpose, this guy, his purpose in life is to lick chest hair. So if you need moist chest hair, this guy will come visit you and lick your chest hair. I really love his like little ballerina feet. Like, that is some nice point there. And yeah, I love this drawing. This is my favorite drawing right now. Okay, on to day 11. Day 11 was another Noodlers ink, and I finished off the sample. I put it in my Moonman C1 pen, and I eyedroppered it, which was a mistake, because this will stain and leave a pink stain, or it left a pink stain in that pen, which is a clear pen. I bleached it. I was able to use a diluted bleach water to remove the color that was left behind. So be cautious with Noodler's Liberty's Elesium. It's a beautiful blue. I really enjoy this brightness and tone of a blue. There are some other blues, like I think it was like a Parker blue sample that I received from a multi-pack, just a surprise pack, and I hated it. It was just like, I don't know, just not a good blue for me. I like these like vibrant blue. Another really vibrant blue that's close is, my husband has a sample, is Diamine. Here, let's look at the swatch cards. Like, they're so close. All right, is Diamine Blue Velvet. So if you want something that, this is waterproof, or not necessarily waterproof, but water resistant, or, where this is not. This will fade. This will go away completely. The Diamine will. So it depends on what you need. Main thing is, like, now I know, don't put that in a clear pen, and I need to write that on there so I don't forget. And I don't have any more of this blue to put on it because I used it all up. This drawing's just, it's an abstract drawing. I really love drawing with the Fude pen because you can get these brush stroke like markings. This looks like a dry brush, but it's not. It was drawing really fast with my Fude nib. I don't know why I wrote it. I could have just put it stains instead of like, don't put, anyway. So that's going on my, I used up this ink sample ring, and these are like my husband's inks, so they're on a separate ring. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I had another one I used up. So I used up a whole bunch of ink this week, and it felt good. I already like used part of the sample, and it was a sample from Goulet, so it was only a 2 ml. So, yeah, that's part of the reason why they were used up quickly, is because it was some small partial samples. And our last ink, which I still have in the pen, because I filled up the pen, and I didn't use all my ink on this drawing, and it's in my Pilot Parallel 2.4 millimeter. I really love drawing with the Pilot Parallels as well. So like the Fude and the Pilot Parallels for like non-traditional nibs are my favorite to draw with. And with this 30 Inks 30 Days, I'm really noticing what pens I like to draw with versus what pens I like to write with, and that they are different. They're actually quite different. My repeatographs I prefer drawing with than writing with them. Pilot Parallels I actually prefer drawing with them than I do writing. And same with Fude. Actually, Fude I like doing both. I like drawing and writing. I just really like that turn nib. So anyway, this is Sailor Ink Studio 123, which is the like infamous 123 for all of its multichromal magic. So this is what it looks like with like your best paper on like the Tomoe River, and this is what it looks like on watercolor, which I think is quite nice and special. And you still get some of that multichromal action, it's just not as pronounced. And you can see it in the drawing as well. It is still there. It's really nice in her hair, but it's not as pronounced. And so this drawing is from a Vogue image from the 1930s. And I love those sleeves. Everyone needs sleeves like that. Like seriously. To just dip in everything because that's what happens when you wear giant sleeves. They go in other stuff. So this is day 12. This is today for me. So catching up with everything. Just last half of the week. Last week was not the greatest. So one of my cats, he's got a hyperthyroidism, so he has to go on some meds, and he also has some bad teeth, so he needs to get his teeth pulled. So we're joking about getting him some diamond grills. So yeah, or some dentures, because that's what you do to help deal with stuff. Anyway, I hope you all are having a good week. I know Master Day. And I'm excited to keep filling up sketchbooks and using up inks. Which just, it feels good. Use your stuff. It feels good. Don't keep buying stuff. Just use it. Use what you got. Anyway, well, if you want to buy stuff or you need to buy stuff, you can buy stuff, but you know what I mean. Use what you have. It'll feel good too. Although I do wish these like Sailor Ink Studios were a bit better priced, because there's one I absolutely love that I just have a hard time spending that money on, especially right now. So, with life. Now that I've rambled a bunch and probably deafened you all with my phone dropping onto the table, I'll let y'all go. Have a wonderful week, and hopefully, I think I'm going to continue filling you in with like the drawings after I draw them, and doing a couple days. It's just a little bit easier for my schedule to do that than the other way. I like drawing in my lap, so drawing on a table, especially like in my sketchbook, is just uncomfortable to me. And we'll end with Moon Shadow being a beast. Oh, such a beast. All right. Rambling enough. Talk to you later. Bye.